Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the finest Dawn of War Soulstorm casts this side of East Yorkshire. And today we've got a 1 vs 1 on Battle Marshes. Playing on the northern side as the Necrons, we have got Kerry123D. And playing on the southern side as the Imperial Guard, we've got Yummy. Yummy will be opening up with triple Imperial Guard squads, a tech resurgence here, plasma generator, and an infantry command. Whereas Kerry is going to open up with a fistful of Bill Scarabs, fistful of plasma generators, and a couple of Necron warriors. Now, normally, the Imperial Guard against the Necrons, what they're probably thinking is, yes, get the command squad out, chase them away over here, and then start bashing things. But on this map, I think the Necrons have the kind of like an advantage here. On a map like this, I mean, you've got basically a very small amount of distance between the actual two bases here, being separated by a lush green jungle. A lot of factions have got jumping units to go over the sides, but the Imperial Guard do not have that. Whereas the Necrons, they do. Their Necron Lord can jump over and then have the potential to throw down loads of flayed ones. So, yeah, that's going to be interesting to see how that will affect where the match goes. And we go seeing the command squad. Also, lovely placement of the infantry command. Going to keep this side of the Imperial Guard map nice and safe. And, of course, can put some people in the infantry command as well to keep this side safe as well. So, very nice stuff indeed. Imperial Guard are going to go straight over to the relic. May as well capture that ASAP, as the Necrons probably are going to be stretching out too far. In fact, yeah, all the Bill Scarabs are staying over on this side. None of them really stretching out to capture much at the moment. They're opening up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plasma generators, so quite a modest opening. Command squad will be making a slow way over, but the first squad of Necron warriors will finish up. By the time it's got any chance to do anything major, a second squad will be coming out as well. Though actually, being supported by a squad of guardsmen. Oh, no, never mind, they're going to be capturing this place as well, so Necrons can't really stay in the base for too long with the Imperial Guard stretching out as far as they currently are. Need to be a little bit aggressive. Necron warriors kind of trying to run over this way to keep these guys away from all these juicy plasma generators. Just giving them the old dozy-dirt, backwards and forwards. But will take them a fairly long while to get these guys. And actually, the Build Scarabs managing to get the ire of this command squad, trying to prevent them from doing any kind of decapping nonsense. But this thing first been popped on quick as you like. And already, Bill Scarabs are falling quick and fast. But they're going to drag all these guys over on this side. So, very nice stuff. A good amount of destruction. Necron Lord going to be saying hello to the sunshine as the guardsmen finish off their relic capturing business over here, turning their attention to the critical location. That's no thing as well. The Necrons won't be able to stay in the base for too long, as I mean that we've got critical location victories on the go. So, that's the thing. Command squad now turning their attention over on this side. Big boom from the obelisk here. There's a fair chunk of damage to each individual model, which against a singular commander, not the most impressive thing, but when you've got a command squad of lots of little dudes, certainly adds to the damage. But they are going to focus on the Bill Scarabs being sandwiched between these guardsmen as well. We're just going to rock on in and see what they can do. Necron Lord being rallied to this squad of Necron warriors over here. And is that just one squad? No, that is two squads. Attempting to shoot down this obelisk, but the obelisk won't be doing much. And the Bill Scarabs coming over on this side, being chased by the command squad. They're not sure why they're chasing them, considering that the Bill Scarabs will not be able to do anything against this listing post. I suppose maybe it's just one extra Bill Scarab squad take on third Necron warrior squad on the way. And yet see any summoning court. The Necrons are just quite happy building up their plasma generators at the moment. There we go. From the depths itself comes the summoning court. An infantry command. Oh, quite like... I see. So rather than bothering with any kind of jumping shenanigans, just pop some guys here and they can teleport. Well, not teleport. They can tunnel all the way down here. Very nice stuff. Also, I mean, how many guardsmen are in there now? There are 3. Yep, so plasma guns on the go for them as well. Insanely powerful in Tier 1. Also allowing the command squad to maneuver from that listing post over here to over here as well, so actually, you know what? Maybe the Imperial Guard do have the maneuverability advantage in this situation now. Third squad of Necron warriors also got that Forbidden Archive ready to come out. And not overcommitting these Necron warriors at the moment. They've got time. Necrons are totally fine being a little bit behind on things. Considering that they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plasma generators, that's a hell of a lot. What is it, 97 and 10? Compared to 45% and 80. 80 is quite a stonking number this early in the game for the Necrons. They can actually afford to lose a plasma generator, although they will be sending Bill Scarab over just to repair it. So buying time, that's the aim of the game for the Necrons at the moment. One Necron Lord over here, keeping these guys sweet and safe away from the base. Forbidden Archive being finished. Now what's it going to go for? I assume the standard build for the Necron Lord. They go for another Necron Warrior squad. So imagine once these guys are finished, then it'll be tier 2 Central. Solar Pulse, yeah, Phase Shifter. Nothing crazy at all on these guys. Tier 2 about to finish for the Imperial Guard. Which I don't know if Chimeras are the idea for them. If you've already got your infantry commands and all your tunnels set up across the map, then probably heavy weapons. It's heavy weapons up here. Fire weapon. Although in saying that, one phase shift. So not one phase shift. One solar pulse. One John Cena beam even. If you want to use the technical terms for them, will shut that unit down very rapidly. Infantry command being assaulted by so many Necrons. Temporary tendency attempting to keep it safe, but will go down. Does he have time to actually get out alive? He does. He manages it. It's a wonderful placement of that John Cena beam, preventing these guys from pushing any further forward. So the time for the Imperial Guard to have this listing post is soon to be over. They're going to have to fall back. So in that case then, they're going to go for some priests. They got their tactical control, satellite targeting resolution, so it does seem like the Imperial Guard are going for an infantry-heavy composition, as that would make sense. Although, in saying that, all Necron warriors teleport back up. One Commissar, they're surviving. He's saying, right, guys, you run this way, I'll run that way. And maybe at least one of us will survive. Necron Lord sees him there. Going to give him a good smack on the backside. Throwing him down. Ghost turret. Firing all the way as this Commissar attempts to... Can't go through this area, young man. For whatever reason, you can't walk past this very... Is it just a ditch that they can't walk past? Is it just too uneven? To be fair, you don't want muddy boots. Not in war. Clean footwear exclusively. That's how the Imperial Guard work. Going to see some grenade launchers on these guys. Or some plasma guns. Ah, okay, so one grenade launcher, 2 plasma guns. Is that the standard? Oh no, one unit going to go for exclusively grenade launchers here. His longer range on the plasma gun also allows people to be knocked around even when they're phase shifted. So that is something. Commissar and the boys attempting to take on his Ghost turret. And actually, this Commissar saving himself. He was hiding down here. And now he's reconvened with the boys. Inspiring the men. Keeping them morale up and going. Quick movement from the priest, allowing the guys to run a little bit faster. Able to reposition themselves away from that John Cena beam. And the Ghost turret goes down. Attempting to upgrade itself. 75 green, that's quite expensive for one blast every now and then. Might want to cancel it, to be honest. In fact, won't need to cancel it. They've lost it all the same. Tier 2 has been finished, question mark? It has been finished. And a Wraith on the way out. And Wraiths are a perfect counter to a mass line of firing infantry. Send them forward. Oh dear, oh dear. These guys have been shot by the obelisk again. Necrons teleporting straight over here. That's a lot of boys. They've also got their disruption field level 1 on the go. Also going to go for some Wraith flight as well. Oh, quite nice. But normally see the Wraith's been upgraded. Sheer amount of damage that these guys can bring. No accuracy reduction when they're on the move. The robotic cogitators wearing away. Necron Lord teleporting forward. Scaring these guys back. But look at the speed. These guys move when they've got a priest. Keeping them on their toes. Managing to keep these guys all the way back to the heavy cover. They might stand their own in the heavy cover there. And that Wraith, speed of it when it gets the upgrade going. Phase shift on these Necrons, keeping them alive as they reinforce themselves. Slow jog from the Necron tier. Beautiful shade of purple. Seems like we're having a bit of a conversation going on here. Throughout the game, I imagine it's all cush and good there. Everyone being friends. Lovely placement for the phase shift. Could have done with a little bit behind the lines. Just to force them to fall back even further, but that's just splitting hairs at that point. Rafe getting a glance of what's going on here, and let's be honest, no matter how many Necrons you have, that's going to be quite a significant structural thing to push through. Going to see a Chimera and a Basilisk. Okay, Basilisk ideal on this map, to be honest, especially if the Necrons aren't thinking about jumping over and throwing down some flamed ones. Stick your Basilisks here, and they'll fire at everything for the entirety of the game, as long as you've got vision on them. And the Imperial Guard spotting these Necrons moving over this way, so they've now actually got a locked area, nowhere for them to run. Of course, they teleport back home. Then once the Necrons have teleported back home, they do have like a, what is it, the cooldown about 120 seconds, about 2 minutes. So it does reduce their maneuverability quite some. There we go, gonna go all the way. Oh, never mind, they're gonna go all the way over here, because that's where an obelisk has been placed. Very nice stuff, didn't notice this. Commander attempting to take down the obelisk, but finding himself massively overdone here. Command squad goes down. One priest left alone in this world, but he will fall too, without any support from anyone. One basilisk is now out, firing away. And oh, for a second I thought it was over here based on the smoke, but no, he's here. I'll be spotted by the Wraiths, but the Wraiths are going to slice and dice away at this listing person. Necrolord also going to come in and see what he could do. Immortals ready to take care of that Chimera, but with that teleport down and out for them, Imperial Guard are seeing an opening and going to move straight into the Necron's base, breaking down the obelisk. And what is it, 60% and 100 compared to 98 and 60. That's not happy tier 2 economy, not for 11 minutes in, but they have lost a couple of listing posts here. All's going to fall back. They've taken, well, they haven't taken the Chimera now. Great Summoning Core has been finished. Have you gone for your, oh, what's it called? The other upgrade. No, you have not. You've only got level 1 disruption fields at the moment. Another beautiful placement for that solar pulse there, as the Wraith just floats on over, going to spank that tank. Double basilisks now. Now, why are you going to shell out and go for 3 basilisks? I mean, you're approaching tier 3 money. Might be worth just holding the fort for a little while, go for that tier 3. Maybe get some Cascans, some Ogrins. Yep, there we go, tier 3 on the way. Demon Russ is a bit of a risk if the Necrons get their Lord Destroyer out. But yeah, I imagine they're just going to keep on that infantry train. Got the first Destroyer of the game out, taking care of the Imperial Guard infantry. But seeing that, going to go straight for some Sentinels, so very nice stuff there. Sentinels with their Lascans will quickly bring down a Destroyer or 2. Maul's very low health at the moment, but very long range. Will actually snipe out Chimera there, avoiding an incoming Basilisk fire. Wraith trying to tussle with the front lines. They're going to fall back, hopefully allowing the Basilisk to do the large chunk of damage, especially with the halving going on. Kind of going in one by one here. That's not an engagement the Necrons want. Going to save themselves by teleporting back home. Wraith has also gone down, being somersaulted by the priest there. The Necrons are now trying to capture that relic on that side. Also managing to decap stuff up. Well, not decap, but they've killed listing post over here. So the economy of the Imperial Guard even further being brought down. Tier 3 just about to finish. Sentinels are ready to deploy. Whether they can get some good shots off on those destroyers, we know. I mean, there's only one destroyer, so I don't really want to commit too much on the Sentinel side of things, unless, of course, you're going to go for some base harassment. But double heavy destroyers. Don't normally see the heavy destroyers in a game. But then again, if you've got Sentinels and if you've got the Basilisks, you can get those heavy destroyers to snake their way past the infantry. A very quick work of those Basilisks. Obelisk throwing down a big green finger, poking the guardsman back. There's a good amount of plasma guns and grenade launchers there. Only sticking with those 2 infantry squads at the moment. Managing to set down another obelisk. Destroyers will move back over there. Full-scale warfare on the way. And tier 3 for the Necrons has been finished. Solar Pulse. And a gentle push on the boys. Basilisk fire. Hitting their own guardsmen here. Destroyer's totally fine. Just sat back. Firing away. Only takes a couple of shots to kill a individual model. Got the prize out as well. Quite nimble for a Necron unit, I do believe. They're a little bit faster than Necron warriors, if I'm not mistaken. But nowhere near as fast as a guardsman squad with a priest inside it. The heavy destroyers over here. Taking some pot shots at the Imperial Guard infantry that are retreating. Chimera over on this side, taking out a couple of plasma generators. Only 5 left now. Sentinel picking out his targets, focusing on that Necron monolith. Another destroyer coming out. Destroyer will not want to go against that Sentinel. Seems like the Necrons are quite content with leaving them in the base and following the guardsmen home, but I don't know if that's the way forward. You want to protect half and home just a little bit. Placement plasma generators. Might be worth sticking them over in here, to be fair. It's less convenient for the guardsmen to get. Got some mortals chilling out over on this side. Necron Lord just seeing what's going on here. And see, destroyer opens fire. Ogrins looking for some close combat, but being blown around by their own basilisks. As well as the Necron Lord. Morale being broken. And the pariahs. Ideal for cutting their way through. Infantry and heavy infantry. Also not too bad against listing posts as well. Do have a assassin. Of course I'll help. Be sneaking around. One good thing about the assassin is that if you can avoid infiltration detection, then it's really hard to even notice them on the battlefield from the perspective of the enemy. They can sit in the back lines, do a fair bit of damage, especially against this Necron Lord, if he's not careful with his phase shifting.
Yes, of course.
Here it comes now. Necron Lord unable to really stand up. Oh, he's gone for his phase shift. Can he get out in time? No, he's going to stand there. The lad that he is. Phil Scarb able to spot that assassin. Really unfortunate. As the destroyer does a bit of a drive-by. And not really taking out that Phil Scarb there. He falls. Very unlucky there. We are still seeing that Sentinel in the base. And I mean, did they even notice the Sentinel here? Maybe it's going to be a sneaky little boy that won't be realised. Imperial Guard, they're microing so much, not even spending their money at the moment, which is understandable. They've got so much going on. Gotta keep your micro on the go, but not forget your macro. And very unfortunately, he has not got a second mechanised command. I haven't got any builders. But one builder over here. So we'll need to start getting another one if he wants that Lehman Rush to come out safe and sound. But that is a lot of Necron Immortals. Also, one by one, losing the plasma generators. But, I mean, the Necron Monolith is half health at the moment. Will the hubris of the Necrons be their undoing? I want to rebuild that. Ah, there we go. We're going to see a mechanized command over on this side. Imperial Guardsmen with their priest. And the Basilisk still firing away. The Wraith has fallen back. Can they finish this mechanized command before? Ah, they'll be able to finish it. And this won't be too bad against these guys, actually. If they can keep away from those Immortals. Practically built for taking care of basically anything in the Necron roster. Also got a Psyker out here as well. He's zappy business, but it will be shot down very quickly. I want to move those guardsmen a little bit far forward. Sentinel still going on. Oh, it's going to be close. Oh, imagine it if the Imperial Guard could pull this off. I imagine that the driver of that Sentinel Scout Walker is dripping with sweat at the moment. Lehman Russ opening fire on the Immortals. Taking them down, no trouble at all. There we go, Basilisk finishing them off. Destroyer also being blasted by the battle cannon of the Lehman Russ. Oh, it's... Yep. So the Imperial Guard actually managed to defend. Horizon's also going down as well. And with all the extra money, they're just able to basically rebuild over on this side. We go for Mars Pattern Command.
Let me preach his name.
So while it wasn't so advantageous of them saving up that much money, they could have done with spending it a lot quicker, but managing to rebound and recruit themselves. Sentinel Scott Oh, they're about to kill the Necron Monolith. Oh. Basilisk also, yeah, the Basilisk's also firing their way into there as well. You could throw down a couple of Demolisher Earth Shakers. Are they going to do it? Oh my goodness. Yep. Give that boy a biscuit. He's managed to... What an absolute hero. That is just bonkers.com, I have to say. That is... I didn't think it was possible, but one boy and a las cannon just did it. That was incredible. The Necrons really not paying attention to what was going on the northern side, focusing too much on throwing stuff down there, and we saw a couple of destroyers being sent down over on this side as well, but my goodness, my gracious, that was quite a turn up for the Bucks there. Very interesting stuff. Alright, well, yeah, cool, nice one. Mine's been Miss Landshark. If you want to support the channel, have a look at the old Patreon. £1 a month gets you once a game a week, and there is also a Discord, where Discord things happen. Link in the description as always. Mine's been Miss Landshark. Pleasure's always never short, and I'll see you in a bit. Peace.